Sadly, we are following two tragic breaking news stories tonight.
First, a terrible crash. Deputies say an SUV collided with an ATV are in critical condition tonight. The driver of the SUV was not seriously hurt.
When Destiny Payton finally broke her silence, her words sent shockwaves across the internet. Fans couldn't stop talking about what she had said. For days, everyone was left in the dark, especially after rumors started swirling that Martell Holt had been in a frightening car crash. When Destiny posted a cryptic message that read, "Pray for him," this is bigger than I all know. It made people freeze. That one message sparked more confusion than clarity. People started wondering, what did she really mean by bigger than all know? Was the accident part of something more complicated and serious? Destiny's words didn't come across as just a worried friend's message. Instead, they sounded like a warning. Her tone hinted at something dangerous or even hidden, which only made fans more desperate to know the truth. Suddenly, the public started asking, was there more to Martell's accident than anyone was admitting? Since the news broke, the mystery surrounding Martell Holt's accident has left fans puzzled. The crash itself took place on Highway 72, a stretch of road known for being risky, especially at night. People familiar with the area have often warned that it's not the kind of place you'd want to be driving, especially in a fancy SUV like the one Martell was reportedly in. Witnesses at the scene told reporters that the vehicle was in terrible shape, completely smashed up. It's believed that first responders had to work to free someone from inside the wreckage. That alone is enough to scare anyone, but what made things even stranger was the eerie silence that followed. There was no official statement from the police, no updates from the hospital, and nothing from Martell's public relations team. The people who usually speak on his behalf were unusually quiet. It was like the accident happened and then disappeared from the public eye, as if someone wanted it to be forgotten. With no information coming in, fans grew more worried. Rumors exploded on social media. When people have no facts, their imaginations run wild. Some began to wonder if Martell had been drinking and driving. Others speculated that maybe it wasn't just a car crash. What if someone else was involved? Could he have been forced off the road? Destiny's mysterious post only added fuel to the already burning fire. Her message, which she later deleted, was short but powerful. Pray for him. This is bigger than y'all know. She never mentioned Martell by name, but it was obvious who she was talking about. Once the post was deleted, fans became even more obsessed. The fact that she removed it only deepened the mystery. Screenshots had already spread all over social media. People began asking the tough questions. Was Martell critically injured? Was his life in danger? Why wasn't there any official statement from his team or the authorities? Because no one from Martell's camp said anything, Destiny's words held even more weight. It wasn't just a friend showing concern, it sounded like a hidden message, a warning that something darker might be happening behind the scenes. This is when the theories took off. Many fans started to believe that this wasn't a regular car crash. Could someone have planned it? Was it an attempt to hurt him on purpose? Some even started suggesting that there was a secret scandal connected to the crash that someone was trying to hide. Destiny's post didn't feel like your average get-well-soon message. It felt serious, maybe even threatening, which is why people couldn't let it go. Because she didn't explain herself, fans were left to fill in the blanks with their imaginations. Now, it's not just concern, it's an obsession. Everyone wants to know what Destiny knows and why she chose to speak now. There has always been gossip about the relationship between Martell Holt and Destiny Payton. After Martell's very public and messy breakup with Melody Cherie, Destiny remained one of the few people who stayed by his side. They were seen together often, checking on each other, sharing quiet conversations. This led fans to wonder, was their relationship more than friendship? Or were they just close friends caught in the wrong place at the wrong time? The smallest moments between them Private events, late-night phone calls, intense eye contact had people speculating. Some fans believed there was chemistry between them, while others brushed it off as coincidence. But one thing was certain: Destiny and Martell were connected, romantically or not. Then, without warning, Destiny disappeared from social media. She stopped sharing selfies and updating her followers, which was unusual for someone so active online. This sudden silence came just before Martell's accident. Fans started whispering had something happened between them? Did they have a falling out? Was Destiny dealing with personal issues no one knew about? Or was she staying quiet because of drama brewing behind the scenes? Then came the accident. Destiny finally broke her silence with those powerful words, "Pray for him." This is bigger than y'all know. Her words struck a chord not just because they came from her, but because of the tone behind them. Even though she and Martell seemed to have drifted apart, her message showed she still cared. Her words were loaded with emotion, more than people initially realized. Maybe the distance between them wasn't out of anger, but something far more serious. Now, fans are digging up old posts, watching past interviews, and looking for clues they might have missed. Destiny's post felt like more than a plea for prayers. It felt like a warning, a cry for help, or maybe a hint that something dangerous was going on. Everyone wants to know, is there a bigger story hiding beneath the surface? Was it really just a car accident, or is something darker unfolding? One of the most popular theories online is that Martell's crash wasn't an accident at all. Some fans think it was staged or premeditated. Martell has been surrounded by drama for years: business fights, legal battles, social media spats. There have even been whispers of threats against him before the crash, though nothing has been confirmed. Still, the rumors are enough to keep people talking. There's also the business angle. Martell has been pushing hard to build his real estate empire and start new projects. But business can get messy, especially when money and egos clash. Reports say Martell had a tense meeting just before the crash. Some think it went south. Maybe a deal fell apart. Someone felt betrayed, or someone wanted revenge. Could the accident have been connected to these business troubles? Then there's Destiny. Why did she choose to speak out at that moment? What made her post that message? Destiny has always been private, but in past interviews, she hinted that loyalty sometimes means staying silent. Now, fans are rethinking those words. Was she dropping clues all along? Maybe she knew more than she let on. Maybe she was trying to protect Martell or herself. Her post didn't seem random. It felt like someone who had been holding back for too long, finally cracking under pressure, no longer able to keep quiet. Now, Destiny is under the spotlight. People are analyzing everything she does, every word she says or doesn't say. Her silence has become almost as loud as her message. Adding to the strangeness is the fact that after the accident, there were no typical updates from anyone close to the situation. Usually, when something this serious happens, we'd see hospital updates, police reports, and social media posts from friends and family. This time, there was nothing. Even Martell's ex-wife, Melody Holt, remained completely silent. Fans were shocked. Given their history, people expected some reaction, at least a simple praying for you post, but there was nothing. This only made people wonder, was everyone told to keep quiet? Was there a reason behind the silence? Another odd thing fans pointed out was the complete absence of paparazzi. Martell is often followed by photographers, yet after the crash, there were no pictures of him in the hospital or recovering. It was as if he vanished from public life. This fueled fans' suspicions even more. Was something being covered up? When Destiny deleted her message so quickly after posting it, it raised more questions. Why remove it if it was just out of concern? Did someone from Martell's team tell her to take it down? Was she threatened or hit with legal pressure? Fans couldn't stop speculating. Social media became a breeding ground for all kinds of theories. On Reddit, Twitter, and Instagram, users were dissecting every possible angle. Some thought the crash was tied to a shady business deal gone wrong. Others speculated it was a scripted plot twist for the reality show Love and Marriage Huntsville. Was this all a publicity stunt? Or was the drama real life, hiding behind reality TV? One Reddit user wrote, "Why is there no official word about the accident? What is Destiny hiding? Is this about something bigger than the show?" Fans began asking hard-hitting questions that no one seemed able or willing to answer. Is there a cover-up? Is the truth about to explode into the open? Or will this mystery remain unsolved? At this point, all anyone can do is wait for more information. But one thing is clear, the story is far from over.